There are 534 non-profit organizations in Washington County, all working towards different causes, from literacy programs to homeless shelters. As part of Non-Profit Awareness Month, I thought I would feature in Headline News this month the great work carried out by the volunteers here at Children in Need. Welcome to Headline News. Children in Need was founded in December of 1998, and the goal was simple: to provide Washington County children with the necessary items needed for learning. It is a true hard fact that hundreds of families in Washington County need adequate clothing, personal care items, and school supplies to attend school. Executive Director of Children in Need, Ann Martin, is dedicated to the well-being of our future generations in Washington County.
I started here as a volunteer in 2002, and 5 years later we realized we were growing and we needed somebody to be in charge or somebody to take the blame. So I threw myself out there and said, I want that job, and they said, okay. So in 2007 I became the director, and since then we've done nothing but grow.
In 2002, Children in Need supported 400 families. In 2012, that number has risen to 1,104 families.
Well, one thing would be the economy, because more and more people are not working since 2002. Also, the word's out that we're here, and we're doing a growth because of that. And I think another thing is our services have streamlined and there's more rules, but it's easier to follow. So, what kind of services do you provide here at Children in Need? The whole idea is to keep the child in school, happy, learning. So if a child who is eligible for free or reduced lunch, which is the national poverty level, they can come here and get new underwear, new socks, new toiletries, new school supplies. If they need something special, we'll go ahead and try to get it for them so that they can stay engaged in school. So that's what we do.
With so many non-profits in Washington County, how do Children in Need obtain their funds?
We write grants, we send a mailer out. Anybody can send us money. I love money. That helps because we do buy new underwear and new socks and new toiletries. So that is the cash part of it. So we write a lot of grants, and we send out mailers, and we do some fundraising. So, things like that. And you know what? We need 0 to 2x adult. There are some big kids out there, so when you're in the 10th grade and you're a boy, you might need a 2X shirt. So we do service 0 to 21 years old. So we'll take anything. We'll also take books and toys, gently used shoes.
Children in Need obtain funding for school supplies through grants and donations.
That is also with writing grants. One specific grant gives us $8,000 toward that, and we're able to buy for 1,000 children. And what I do is I buy that in July and August, because that's when the sales are going on. So I do buy 1 year in advance to make sure I got the best price. Because if I waited until January, I'd pay as high as 500% more for an item, and this is all about being thrifty as well.
I asked Martin how she stayed strong amongst those suffering in Washington County.
Well, you have to remember that you didn't create the problem, and in some regards it's generational, in some regards it's situational. So you just look at everyone and the slate is clean. You just just have to do it that way, or you'd go home crying every night, and we're not doing that.
While Martin is clearly passionate about her position at Children in Need, she admits she couldn't do it without her volunteers.
Mara G, it's my backup. She just keeps me straight all the time. She's been here, it'll be 10 years in May. The other girls, 8 years, 5 years. I believe Rosie's been here 6 or 7. Jan's been here 7 or 8. So we have a good group, long term. And I love that because it's easy that way. But we are looking for people that, plus we all get along. Yay.
Martin admits that Children in Need are not only looking for volunteers, but also looking for donations, very specific donations.
The elementary, because they grow so fast, they're out of their pants in a couple months, you know, and we just don't get enough, especially even boys' clothes, because boys have less clothes than girls, and by far. And by the time we get them, a lot of times they're done. You know, we couldn't even move them on.
So what are the hopes for the future of Children in Need?
One thing is a little more funding to make sure we're super stable. We are stable, but it would be better to have a little more stability as far as money is concerned, but I think that's every nonprofit wants to feel that. And then also growing, I would like, if our numbers are going to keep growing, I need more volunteers. But there's something wonderful happening here, and whenever I need a new volunteer because we grew again, let's say we got another 100 kids, somebody comes along and says, can I volunteer? And it's just one more added to and it's like, whoa, something's happening. You know, it's good. It's really good. So.
Next time on Headline News, cheerio. If you would like more information about the work carried out by Children in Need, you can visit the website or call the Children in Need in Hagerstown directly. As Children in Need continues to grow in Hagerstown, they need volunteers. Can you spare some time to help Children in Need?